Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one and only just David. Oh man. I'm really conflicted. Let's start. We got a lot of news and gossip, and I want to talk about Beverly Hills and Atlanta and actually a lot of things. There's some stuff with Andy going on, but so I watched The Valley. I watched the second episode. I'm a little conflicted by this Valley. What do you guys think? I really want to hear from everyone what you guys think of The Valley. Here I am. I sang its praises after episode one. Jax has been telling us for days and weeks, man, watch out. The first two episodes of The Valley, I've never seen anything like this. So the thing is, when you sell something like that, first of all, the first two episodes are all about Jax. So it's like Jax is just Jackson over here. But second of all, you're basically saying that they're the premiere episodes of the whole damn series of the season. And so I don't know. Like, I think it's a dangerous thing to say because I don't know if this is it. I don't know if I love this season of The Valley. So people seem to be liking it, but I just spoke to Chef Stu the other day and he's like, I don't know. I'm confused. Why do you like the Valley? You need to convince me. And I did sit there and I kind of convinced him, but I think I'm taking it all back. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. So slip into the comments. I guess this is where we're starting. How do I feel about the Valley? How do you guys feel about the Valley? Well, I watched the second episode and I mean, I don't know. It's I'm conflicted during watching it. It's first of all, happy Saturday. It's good. And then it's like I'm bored and I just don't care. I mean, I guess I think that Michelle and Jesse are kind of the most interesting. I mean, Kristen to me is one of the best reality TV stars that has ever existed. Jax just he plays it up for the camera and it's so dramatic and it's like everything is so heightened and it's like that's the problem with Jax in watching this episode and last episode. Like Jax is producing the show from within, but the difference is if you compare him to like a Kyle Richards, who also produces the show from within, at least Kyle gets into it and it's not obvious. To me, with Jax, it's like I don't know. It's like we're watching someone when he's, oh, storms out and, stop the filming. So, anyway, slip into the comments and let me know what you guys think of the Valley. Let's recap this episode quickly and then let's talk about all this real life stuff we have going on. I just want to say this whole Kristen versus Janet thing. Last year, Zach said, paraphrasing that he doesn't, whatever, he wouldn't even care if Janet miscarries or whatever. Janet is horrified by that with obvious reason. Kristen's like, well, okay. First of all, I didn't say that, so I don't know why you're lumping me in with Zach. And second of all, Zach is one of my best friends, so I don't know. You're kind of coming at me, and it's not like I'm gonna, turn my head on Zach. So Kristen is Team Zach. I love Kristen. Janet is and Zach are trying to work things out. Zach goes over to Brittany's rental house, and we all know she had to pay for the rental house. And Jax says, you realize Jax is really cheap. I mean, I'm not just saying that. I mean, he was on this podcast. He basically talked about how cheap he was, not knocking the guy. He doesn't like to spend money, this Jax. Which, you know what? At least. I could respect that he's like 30,000 for rehab. That's a lot of money. You got to respect that over like Kim Zolciak and Teresa Giudice and Louis who don't pay their taxes and Dorit and PK. Well, I mean, I know they paid it off and they're not in foreclosure anymore. So I guess you can't knock someone. We did the math. He made like three something on the show last year. Brittany made like two something together. Cruz's parents made like six something. Throw in the endorsement deals. They probably make like, I don't know, six, seven, eight, nine, ten, like probably like $1 million a year. Mind you, her Jenny Craig stuff was really, really good. But anyway, Zach goes over to Brittany's and lets us know that, he starts to cry. I mean, another person who's crying, and I'm just like trying to wake up here. It is basically like he doesn't give a shit about Janet, but he's upset that, hurt their relationship over the past year. Zach and, Brittany, and they've known each other from Kentucky. And Zach reveals, I mean, did we know this before? I mean, shows you how much I've paid attention. I didn't. He has a boyfriend, whose name I already forgot, and the guy is I mean, is this why I'm single? The guy is Canadian and needs a visa and is also married and is going through a divorce, I assume with a man, and is now with Zach. So the guy has to get a divorce, and also he is Canadian, so he had to leave the country, and now Zach has offered the guy to move in with him, and let's just see how it goes. I mean, if you move in with someone, first of all, you're not married, you're still in this country, unable to technically be here, so you'd have to get married. So this sounds like a recipe for disaster. Zach even lets us know in his confessional, well, I say I'm not dramatic, but it seems that I'm drawn to dramatic situations. Yes, yes, Zach, you are. That is exactly what is happening here. At least as far as I can tell, that is exactly what's happening. And this is why I'm single, because I would never, ever do this. I would never be with someone like this. I don't know. I like simple, clean situations, right? So why is this happening? I don't know. Not for me. I would say no, thank you, and I would reject this situation. So there you go. And Zach is crying, and everyone is crying, and Brittany seems so, so, so stressed out because of our good friend Jax, and Brittany is just so on edge. Does anyone else notice Brittany is like on edge in every scene? And I don't really think she's acting. I think she too knows how to make a great reality show. Watching her, I don't necessarily believe it with her either. I get a little bit of performance. I get a little bit of a performative vibe from her. You know what I'm saying? So there is that. The scene to me was just whatever. Jax, it comes out. Brittany lets us know that they had a fight, and he is like pushing tables and throwing tables. Seems like it almost got violent. Not good. Brittany says she was scared, totally unacceptable. And it's all because Jax's friend was hooking up with his wife, as Jax lets us know. And Kristen Doute goes over to Jax's, and Jax is, man, he is playing the victim. He is saying, and listen, I get it. He's saying he wishes his father was there and he doesn't have a relationship with his mother. And he wishes he had this. I don't like a victim mentality. So many people have lost their father. So many people are not close with their mother. I know it doesn't make it any easier, but we all have things that we're going through. And we all